maybe better known as AlphaFrog. Been playing Magic forever. Used to just be like a cube denizen on Magic Online. It used to just be all I did. And then I started playing those PTQs because they were pretty good value and I did well in one of them. And then that just like snowballed into an MPL invite. So now I'm an MPL player for
Yeah.
this next year.
Pretty crazy because I think a lot of people would not realize that you are an MPL. For better or worse, we won't go into the full bios of Wizards organized play, but I think suffice it to say you're probably one of the lesser known MPL players, is how I would put it, right?
Maybe the least known.
Oh yeah, probably the least known. But you are a demolisher of the limited formats MDGO, which is funny because, as far as I can tell, all of the MPL play is on the other client, whose name we shall not speak, on this stream. And it must just be quite different to go from MTGO to that client and have to adjust everything and have to like manually pause to try to bluff things and hope your opponents pick up on those pauses or whatever.
Yeah, it's it's its own beast. But I mean, MTG is different from paper in a lot of the same ways.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like the game is always going to present weird edges that aren't necessarily a part of like the technical play that you can take advantage of. And
mhm.
whichever client it is, there's always going to be something.
Yeah. But so I guess your original playing was on MTGO and you played quite a bit of it, and then they forced you to play the other client. And rest in peace, competitive limit, as the kids say, or whatever the meme
Yeah,
is. All right. Oh,
maybe they bring it back. There was
yeah,
limited at Worlds. We can
it
hope.
was, and actually, I really enjoyed that. Um, I also actually enjoy watching the MOCSs because it is the same sort of thing. Like an eight person draft where like really 3-0ing is the highest value possible because you make it straight to the finals because of the weird format. And the other thing of worlds drafts are very different from league drafts, and I think finally the average player understood that when they saw basically everyone's deck was not great in that pod. uh I don't know if you watched the same broadcast or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what to say about the broadcast itself.
Yep. So shout out. Earlier today I got a donation from my pal Callum Smith, $100. Big zoops for silly geese. Great job, Jarvis. I don't think that person actually wanted any steps, but we'll see if they're here. I don't think they're here. They live on UK time, so probably a little bit late for them if I had to guess. The limited coverage was okay. I don't know if you agree with this. I think the grades that they gave the decks were ridiculous. Do you remember that?
I I hadn't played it. I still haven't played any of that draft format,
Okay,
so I just
fair.
didn't. I don't have enough of a finger on the pulse.
Well, so the problem was they like just compared it to like an average like I don't know 17 land grade whatever deck or whatever, which are completely different decks from
Yeah,
the decks that are drafted in an 8-person pod where people are literally fighting over card quality because that's what happens in like every PT draft I've played in.
yeah, I'm 100% with you there. I think that
Yeah.
league drafts are like they're not even real. It's a different metagame than what you get in
Right.
pods, and like the pod play is just so much. It's like a I don't really know a good comparison actually, but yeah, it's just so much different because you're playing in like everybody's deck is going to be of a certain like card quality level because like
Yeah.
you're all playing with the same pool of cards. So if it's like not a lot of broken cards getting opened, everybody's going to have a low powered deck, and there's no chance that you're going to be playing against a high powered deck.
Yeah. Pod play really messes with cube metagames too. I'm actually looking forward to that. This Saturday the MOCS is actually vintage cube draft and modern. You know, um, and there is a big difference between because if two people are forcing the same broken strategy, I think it's going to end very poorly for both in the pod. Like
Yep.
if both of them just decide that sneak attack is the correct thing to do, one of these two people is just gonna have like maybe both of them are just gonna have like an unplayable deck. I think is what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you can wind up where one person has like all the sneak attacks and show and tells, and the other person has all the Eldrazi, and neither of them.
Oh yeah, and that is a bad situation to be in. All right, well, doesn't look like we have a stip yet. We'll just fire. The first draft can be stipless. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Who has else? Okay, yeah. JMM is on like a completely different level, I guess, for cube drafting. I assume you remember what happened with him.
No, I don't.
Oh, he took Blade Splicer over Channel and Elspeth Sun's Champion over like some broken blue card that like it was weird, but or
That's
no,
kind of
I think he might
spectacular.
have. I don't know. Anyways, what do you think when you open this pack? If you were in the mock, since this was your pack one pick one, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Tanker is very strong. I'm also thinking Leia is like probably one of the best additions to the
Oh,
cube.
yep. I actually agree with this. I don't think anyone's actually read this card because I got it like 12th pick. And I'm like, do they just know like it just draws you a card for free
And
every
gets
turn?
bigger and has
Yeah.
haste.
Yeah, and also if you delve, it gets bigger. It's like it does a lot of really weird
Yeah.
things that I think this card is actually excellent, and people should stop passing it.
It
But
only has one red pip too, so you can splash it. But Tanker is
nice.
doing such uniquely powerful.
I mean, yeah. I mean, well, probably what was taken was either another piece of power or Soul Ring or Mana Crypt.
Yeah.
Nothing too notable about this pack. It would be nice to table like Steam Vents or Memory Deluge, I think, or even like Signet, I guess, right?
Yes. There's enough green cards that it might inspire people to our left to get into.
Hmm. Yeah, but I think it's a pretty easy Mox groupie.
Yeah, for sure. It's just
Oh,
worth noting.
okay, well,
Because we pass channel and
do you just want a Citadel here, or would you rather bank on?
That's hard. I don't like passing Mana Leak.
I mean, I also don't like passing Ponder really, but well, someone thinks we can wield the Citadel. How likely do you think that is?
Well, my rationale for the Mana Leak is it's just like cheap interaction is so hard to come by, and expensive artifacts are easier to come by. And it's
All
like you
right,
could be tinkering for anything.
yep. So let's try to wield the. Well, we might even see something better, but I kind of think that's one of the better ones because it's harder to interact with a lot of ways.
Yes.
All right, let's
Well,
take Portent, I guess.
over Kiki.
I mean, well, I guess the question is, do you think we should diversify into another combo direction or just take like a reasonable cantrip?
When I play combo, I just want to have as many combos in my deck as possible because that way I get like most rewarded for having card selection.
Okay, I see. So like we might just be like 5 combos jammed into a deck. What you're saying,
Yeah, and then you just need to draw like any subset of cards to end the game.
right? All right, brainstorm, Vista. Nothing else really like I guess like you could.
Wheel,
All right.
Wheel, Emrakul, those cards appeal to me, but I could see not taking a Wheel this early. We do have the Mox though.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
we
Mox
also passed Narset, so if that tables, it's good. If it doesn't table, then it's like fine to play it, I guess, sometimes, right?
Yeah, Emrakul is also just like a valid choice because we have red cards. We can get Sneak Attack or Shaman.
All right. Let's I mean, which one would you take?
I don't
You
know.
don't know.
I usually just whimsically pick cards
All right.
based on my mood.
All right. We'll take
So
wheel
what are
then.
you feeling?
I'm feeling a wheel, although I might end up regretting that. All right. This pack is not very good for anything we're trying to do.
I like Baral.
Okay.
Makes our spells cheaper.
Fair enough.
The way I look at Baral is 2 mana, add like 6 mana to your mana pool, and then loot a few times.
Okay. All right. Well, how about this pack?
This one's not looking good for us. Yeah, that's a card. Lumbering Falls. Maybe take Nissa just because it's so strong and kind of like late.
It is kind of surprising how strong this card is, even in like Vintage Cube. But
I just feel like we might be needing to pivot here based on
sure.
placement.
All right, I'm down for a Nissa. I'm down for a Pestermite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it's the next pack that has Citadel, right? But we should just take Lolila, I think.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Wait, it was this pack, right?
No, I think it's this pack. This was the Citadel pack.
Yeah, someone took the Citadel.
Yeah.
Sad.
I guess maybe a Eternal Witness or the Sanctum, maybe. Eternal Witness is nice, just because, like, maybe not by itself, but it pairs with so many things that we could get that we'd be taking no matter what. Like if we get Time Walk or an Essential Recall.
Yeah. Someone's spamming mono red in the chat. No, we're not about that here. I'm definitely not about that. I'd rather just like.
There's one way to get us to draft mono red.
Yeah, there was a way to get us to draft mono red, Azax. There was a stip button. Look, no one chose to engage the stip, so I don't know. That's on y'all.
Maybe just take a dual land.
I kind of enjoy this card.
All right. No, take the Ritual. Go backdoor into Storm.
Really?
I mean, we already have Mox Brawl and Wheel.
Or yeah. Right. I'm just doing this to spite Azax now. Deliberately not taking the Sulfuric Vortex.
I'm fine with that. I don't like drafting red in this unless it's like falling into my lap.
Alright. So we have like okay.
I like the idea of just kind of forcing the blue red, especially with Splinter Twins.
I also think blue red is just the best deck on average, to be fair.
Yeah.
If
nothing's open to you, you can't really go wrong just taking blue red.
Yeah. Should I take Twin or Volk?
I like Twin.
Right.
I just want to go all in on the combo now.
Yeah, fair enough. We're drafting a very ordinary deck.
Also, now we've got Twin and Eternal Witness. So anytime.
Sure, I see. So you can go. That's like Soulfire Grandmaster at home, right? All right.
I think I might want Stomping Ground because I don't know if we're going to be able to cast
that. Yeah, that's fair. This opens up like then any Misty Rainforest is just a blue-green fixer, right?
Yeah.
All right. Sure.
I just don't really pick Cryptic very highly because my mana never supports it.
All right. How about Brazen Borrower?
I love Brazen Borrower.
So do I. I think it's just really good. Like, that's the thing about blue-red. You can be like combo-y, but you can also just play a bunch of like good cards and win like a natural game or whatever, you know?
Yeah, little bits of tempo and interaction.
All right. Am I taking Repeal?
Yeah, I'm fine with Repeal. Koth and Skullclamp are the other two cards I've been looking at.
I'm not a huge Koth fan. I think it's like kind of awkward, unless if you're like exactly red. But
well, it produces so many red pips that helps cast PPG.
Sure, that's fair. But I guess we can take 1/6 drop.
Oh yeah, I'm happy with it.
It's good with Kiki Jiki. It's not so good with Splinter Twin, actually.
Oh yeah, it's you have to have a sack outlet.
We're taking Canal over Lightning Strike, I assume.
Yeah, I was kind of lamenting that we don't have a Hellrider deck when it's getting past this late.
Well, someone else can lament that. I'm not lamenting that. All right, how do you feel about Seagate Stormcaller?
I don't really have anything for it yet, but I could just speculate on it. I haven't played with Dragon Rage Chandler in this cube either. I would probably just take Phyrexian Revoker because it's just so strong. So
yeah, fair enough. Azax keeps lamenting us not being mono red. Look, we gave you a chance, Azax. I don't know what you want me. I literally gave you a chance to choose our adventure. In fact, you could have chosen the adventure for us. You know?
Outrider is good with PP. Yeah. I think creatures are good with PP.
That's fair. Creatures are definitely good with Kiki Jiki. Like,
non-legend creatures.
Oh, true. Well, you know why it says non-legendary on it, right? They didn't want it to be able to target itself. To just like waste time, you know?
Kiki Jiki in 2021 would be.
Yeah, probably. Alright, I guess it's Bergie, Frost Titan, or Glorybringer.
I think Glorybringer.
The dragons overperform in my whenever I play with them, you know?
Being able to take out planeswalkers and leave something behind is just really nice. And Glorybringer does more.
The best card is Opposition Agent, but we can't take it. Actually, is that even true? Is that even the best card?
Maybe we don't have a lot of permanents we can take Oblivions.
So should I take this?
Yeah, I think so. Or Siege Gang, but we don't want to get too top heavy.
Yeah, I think you can get like another 5 or 6 drop whenever the hell you want. Like this is like a 5 or 6 drop technically. Probably the best card in this pack for us too. Anyways.
Yeah. We could be Bitter Blossom, Skullclamp, Hellrider.
That's
Rakdos Return.
That sounds not something. I mean, do you draft that sort of stuff a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I don't ever like draft decks that look like that.
And then get like a Smokestack in there, some Otheomancer.
You're just listing all of the cards I never put in my deck. It's kind of funny.
Crucible of Worlds, Braids, Smokestack, that kind of deck.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of funny. I don't like drafting those decks, and I also like never lose playing against those decks because I just side in all my cheap creatures and beat them up usually. But I don't know. There are certain decks that are really good with Skullclamp, especially with Urza Saga being in the mix now.
I think Bitter Blossom is just one of the best cards, whether you have synergies with it or not. And it's so easy to get stuff that works well with it, composition or Skullclamp.
Oh,
it just protects all your planeswalkers.
Yeah.
Koth.
Sure. Maybe we'll be like a weird.
Get that in the main deck. It's so good.
Should I just not take it despite him? Nah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it over there. But ooh, what grip? Okay. I mean, maybe this is my deck. Oh, this is funny.
It really does want us to play that.
Which I probably should take.
Green Mops.
But I have a Showdown of the Scalds.
Yeah, but we have Eternal Witness and Kiki and Squirrel.
Alright. Ooh. How do you feel about Mystic Confluence or Expressive Iteration?
I've never had to make this choice before. Normally I just take Confluence because it's super strong.
By the way, you're a little bit soft. Are you far from your mic?
Yeah, I can reposition things.
Yeah.
I think normally I would take the Confluence, but I was actually going to say Iteration might just be better because we're digging for combos.
Oh. So you control Z to pick, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Where do you land on Library of Alexandria?
It's entirely broken.
Okay. Cool. I guess it just warps the game so much if it's in your opening hand that you're supposed to take it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I play it in any deck.
Do you play it in every deck? Or are there decks you don't? Okay. Got it.
I mean, there's times where it's not going to be that good, but anytime that you're on the draw with it, you're just always like going to be ahead.
I see. Okay. I guess I'm putting this in my deck.
Yes. After spells are very good.
Yeah, and this is like the best one, really.
Yes, the greatest one of all time.
Yeah, they won't print that one anymore.
Right, yeah, they don't make them like they used to.
Should I take UC or should I like actually take a playable? I guess.
I'd probably take Imperial Recruiter because it gets all the combo pieces.
Oh yeah, I've actually done this before. You just get the Kiki first, then you Kiki the recruiter and get the Pestermite.
Yep.
Looks like this Tinker is not in my deck.
Maybe we can get Wormcoil, and we have 2 Moxes.
Oh, actually, I probably should play. Should I play Metamorphose?
Yeah, it's that or Banefire.
I don't
Banefire's fine to have just as like a uncounterable kill.
Oh, I see.
Kills anything really, just costs mana.
Okay. I'm down for it. Trinket Mage for Moxen?
Yeah. Do we have anything to make this adversary really good? No, not really.
We have a Brainstorm.
Yeah. Okay. I'm fine with the.
We could cast Wheel Fortune again, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take Trinket Mage. Am I playing the wheel? You think?
I guess that's gonna have to be determined by the final configuration. I like that we have the Moxes with it, but we're also playing stuff like Mana Drain and Mana Leak.
Yeah.
And like you don't really want to have cards that you want to hold in your hand.
This is Wheel at Home. I actually
He's really good with Wormcoil. Expansion Explosion is just a super strong card.
Is a super busted what?
Maybe sort of Body in Mind though, because we have like Pestermite and Brazen Borrower things. I don't know. This is a hard choice. I don't think we really go wrong with whatever we take. We're getting something good no matter what.
Well, what were you saying about this?
Oh, it's just an all around strong card.
All right, we'll take it, and we'll take Days now. How do you feel about Days?
I love Days.
So do I.
Days for Days.
Days is good with Brawl too. So it's just like, well, I guess a lot of spells are good with Brawl.
Expansion Explosion is good. I think so. Copy your opponent's spells when they cast like Time Walk or Ancestral Recall. Or sink all your mana into drawing some cards. The second side's kind of expensive, but we got a Baral.
We do have a Brawl. We have 2 Moxen. I mean, this deck is like pretty decent, I think, right?
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Probably not playing Stone Coil, although it's a target for Trinket Mage. So ooh,
and Tinker.
Here we go.
Oh no, Iteration.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that being there is like kind of criminal. All right, where do you land on the Smoldering Egg?
It's got to be good, right?
What? No, God damn it! I've been on this rant about how like mediocre this card is.
It's dominating Standard. We have X spells.
That's the other reason why the other person I was giving with Gabe for it. It's really not good, I think.
We have some X spells though. I like it.
It's true. It actually probably is better in this deck than like normal.
Obviously, we should have been drafting Storm because the 1,000-Year Storm and the Palinchron wield.
I don't even think a 1,000-Year Storm's very good. Like, I'd rather be a Tinker Citadel Storm deck than anything
If I'm
else.
trying to maximize my fun,
sure.
I want to play 1,000-Year Storm.
Yeah.
Metamorphose, Expansion Explosion, 1,000-Year Storm. Anyone?
Have you done that?
Yes, many times.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well,
Frantic Search, Remand, 1,000-Year Storm.
All right. Am I playing this Koth?
I don't see why not. We're gonna have enough mountains. Maybe it's too aggressively slanted for what we're trying to do.
I think it kind of is.
But we are attacking.
Am I playing DRC?
I think we probably want it with this many
spells.
But I could see, well, how many custom?
A lot. This is. Oh wow, it's storming pretty hard. Here. One sec, I have to close my window. All right. Clearly, I was supposed to draft Storm if it's raining hard here, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
let's see.
Dropped
the ball on that.
8, 12. We need 5 cuts, I think, about.
Oh, the adversary, right?
Yeah.
Bloodthirsty adversary.
That card's really not good. Well, I guess I could see decks where it would be good, but this is not one of them. If you have like Ancestral Recall or Time Walk, it probably goes way up, right?
Yes. Also, if we drafted Storm.
Yes, if we had drafted a deck that we are not in.
Well, it like goes with Brain Freeze really well, right?
All right, true. Am I playing all 3 of these X spells?
Maybe not. I think we probably want to board the expansion explosion in this deck because we don't have big mana and we don't have great things to copy.
I kind of want to cut Repeal.
I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, I think it's just like I used to love this card. I don't think it's aged well.
If they have tokens, I like it, but
sure. Oh, are we playing Manamorphose?
We could just cut that too because it's basically just filtering. So it's good with Baral.
12, 13, 14, so 3 more cuts. Maybe 2 more? No, probably 3 more.
Wait, just 1 more, right? We only need 17 or 15 lands and 2 boxes, right? Unless we need the extra mana sources to be able to cast our spells.
I think we might. Well, let's see. How much?
Yeah, we only got the 1 dual land, so we probably. I guess we could cut Koth here.
Cut Koth? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think that we're already going to be stretching our mana, so having access to mountains might be a tall order. And then we're trying to cast TPGB on 5 or whatever.
Right.
Get that. That's just going to happen.
Right. All right. Well, let's. All right.
Maybe cut the wheel.
I could cut Wheel and Shieldbreaker, I think.
I like Shieldbreaker, especially since we're in a league. There's like, if this was a pod, I could see cutting the Shieldbreaker because we ended up with 2 of the mocks.
Oh,
but since we're playing in league, we could just run into other boxes anyway.
Sure. Put that.
Well, this is fine for lands, right?
Oh,
we're gonna have 18 mana sources.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know. 7/7 looks correct. Yeah, looks correct.
Yep.
Is Tinker even good? We can still get Worm Coil.
Yeah, only Worm Coil. That's kind of weak.
But I mean, should we cut it then?
I don't think so. The fact, I mean, if we draw Worm Coil, it's a dead card, but we could also just turn 1 Worm Coil
with the land Mox Tinker and turn 1 Worm Coil, and hope they don't have
it if we don't include it.
True. All right. Well, we'll try it. I'm willing to believe for now. I'm willing to believe.
We could cut it for anything though. I mean, the deck is going to be strong enough that it doesn't necessarily need it. We could play like the Oblivion Stone and just have like a main deck reset.
I don't really like that given how our deck is set up. But it seems to me like we're gonna have like at least 1 or 2 permanents out at any point. Like
we could just cut it for the Manamorphose to have smoothing.
All right, sure, I could buy that. Manamorphose over Tinker. You don't see that every day, kids.
We kind of dropped the ball on not grabbing Tinker targets, I think. That's my bad. I talked you out of taking Citadel.
Yeah. I probably, if I were at home by myself, I'd definitely take the Citadel there because I think like it's such a huge opportunity cost, like downgrading from that one to a different one. Well, actually, maybe it's not, but we didn't see another good one, rather. So
apparently, we passed the Sphinx of the Steel one.
I don't like that one as much because there are like certain decks where it does like actual nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you ever get that one like Hero's Downfall? It's pretty sad.
That would be sad. It's not like Leviathan, that's for sure.
I don't like Inkwell either, actually, but that's because like I've seen it die to like blocking too many times.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
My favorite interaction in Vintage Cube is Questing Beast plus True Name Nemesis. The TNN player is always sad. Also,
They
Maze of
took
It.
True Name Nemesis out.
Yeah, but I mean, like before, you know. Yeah, I mean, True Name is like kind of a bad card to put in your cube. I think it's just like, what are you expecting to happen when you put this in your cube? Probably
Somebody's gonna cast it and somebody else is gonna rage.
the last time I cast it, my next play was just Phantasmal Image it, and then my opponent could never win. Because it was just like, well, I have 2/3 that you can not interact with, and you can't like attack me through them, so you're just like 100% dead, you know? Alright, chat. We are going to get some people to donate for the next draft, and if you don't, I'm going to have Gavin yell at you. I'm going to threaten them with the frog. Is that okay? Look, he's even wearing a frog suit, chat. How could you not donate for this? This is like he's all frogged up. He's like Frog from Chrono Trigger. Oh no, not quite like that, but close. Oh yeah, what if it's not a real frog? What if you're just a croaking counterpart? How do we know you're the real one?
Ribbit.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'm convinced you're the real one. All right. Well, if oh wow, this is slow queue time. All right, there we go. I was going to say if someone doesn't donate a stip for the next draft, we should just force blue green because blue green is a frog.
It's also my favorite archetype.
Blue green is basically where most of the frogs live, except for like a weird Odyssey or Onslaught thing. Like the Odyssey and Onslaught ones are like there's a green white one which is Anurid Brushhopper. There's Anurid Merc Diver 4PB43. There's Wretched Anurid. They dropped the ball on that one. All right, well, I guess I'm keeping.
I agree. I like everything that's going on in this.
Well, I mean, we have a library and functional mana, and our opponent's going to 5 cards, so like, what's there not to like, right?
Yeah, I think the turn 2 Lelia is going to be
all right,
quite a beating.
Our opponent's had 4 cards, and our opponent's username is Lady Sansa Stark. I assume that's a Game of Thrones reference, but I don't remember.
That is a Game of Thrones reference for sure.
All right, I was about to say, do you think they'll just like pass and not play anything just to farm info from us?
Well, Milligan to 4. Maybe their deck is full of broken combos and they just needed to find a tutor.
I don't think going to 4 wins very often, even with like that style of deck. I guess it depends though. They could have like an Ancestral Recall right here, right? Oh, it's really pouring here. Let me see if they think I'm going to get hit by a huge storm. Nope. All right. I think I should just play this draw and play out the mocks, right?
Yep. Sounds good to me.
All right. They F6'd, so I'm pretty sure they don't have force. Force, channel, Emrakul, D small to 4. Wow, someone is rooting for us to get bodied. Oh, there's the forest. It's still liable to happen. So you just want to run this out?
Yeah, especially against blue green.
Sure.
Like they can't counter it because we have days, and blue green is unlikely to interact with it, and it's just gonna get bigger than anything.
It kills really fast. That's why I think people don't understand. Like, I think this card is just like extremely good.
Especially now that we've got days backup, like what are they gonna be able to do to stop us from just beating down with this thing? And we don't even have to play Lance from our hand.
I might just play Revoker naming like Oko or some nonsense. Or what should I Revoker actually blind?
Oko's probably fine. You could hit like a mana rock that they might have to draw. Mock Sapphire.
So they're dead in 2 turns because it's lots of damage.
Maybe it would have been better to just name Mock Sapphire, because if they have Oko, we can daze it.
True. Okay. I can buy that.
I don't think it really matters. The 2-1 is what matters.
Come on. Please be Oko. Please be... No! I can't even daze that.
Oh, and that deals with that thing.
Yeah. I'll probably just offer the trade with my Revoker. I don't really think I want to trade that for that, like, ever.
No, I think I just wait.
Just attack them.
Well, we could. Do we have removal in our deck? Not really.
Not much.
I was thinking we could brainstorm and just look for a way to clear the path.
Well, should I draw right now? Like, there's a bunch of things that I could draw.
We don't have to discard if we draw, though.
I mean, I think it's okay to discard an island.
Okay.
Splinter Twinning, that doesn't work because, oh. Well, I had to play my land first to get to 7 cards, but it exiles the token at end step point, man. It doesn't work. Kikiing Worm is good, obviously, but... is there any reason to brainstorm now? Not really.
I think if we were going to brainstorm, we should have done it first.
Well, no, you should brainstorm after your library, right?
Well, before attacking and everything.
Oh, I see. Okay, well...
At this point, I would just brainstorm on their end step to try to find a Pestermite.
Sure, that makes sense. Although I actually am missing the 3rd untapped red source, which... Oh, no, I guess I have... Who cares? I see.
Right, so they're Reanimator. That makes sense on the wall again, then.
It is weird that Splinter Twin and Kiki Chiki have different wordings. I agree with that. Oh. We can put some...
Recruiter. I guess that was the reason to brainstorm main phase.
Yeah. Whatevs. It's fine. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could untap a... No, I could untap a land with Recruiter for Pestermite, but I think I might just Recruiter for Pestermite and tap the Strix and get in some damage.
Yeah, I like that because that makes them answer your board, and then you have the win.
Yep.
If they tap out for that.
I mean, we probably won this game when our opponent started with 4 cards in hand.
We won the game when we looked at our opener.
Yeah, we just have to convert. It's got to convert to a win. Alright, well, while our opponent's tanking, now is a good time to shout out the charity. It is a Tiltify link for a fundraiser for American Cancer Society. So, cancer sucks. So, if you have any amount, even $1 or $2, you know, any amount helps. Like, I'm pretty fond of saying that I don't think one person has to donate a lot of money. If like 100 people donate $1, that's still $100, you know?
Yeah, cancer sucks.
Yep. Probably just fine. If they counter it, I can still draw with my library. That's the reason to put that land on tap. Right.
What Pestermite? Oh yeah, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, there's only one card you can
Yeah.
Pestermite, really.
No, I just forgot our plan was to get in damage here because it's really good.
Try attack with the Revoker? Probably not.
I don't see why not.
Alright. I guess that trade's actually okay for us. Bristle.
If they Oko the Pestermite and then we Kiki Jiki the Elk, does it make an Elk or a Pestermite?
It's a Pestermite.
Okay. That's what I thought.
So I guess I'll see what they cast, but I think generally them being at 7 means even if they get Gristlebrand to play, nothing really too bad can happen to us.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like they're just gonna have to tap out to get the Gristlebrand into play, so we're pretty much safe.
Yeah, but I don't see a reason to daze this. I don't think.
No. Save the days because
Yeah.
if they have Fatal Push,
Right.
it's just they would have to have a free spell that deals with the twin.
Well, it's hard to draw 7 cards when you're at 7 life too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a good call to put them at 7.
Does Daziness do anything?
I don't like dazing it. There's no reason.
Yeah. I don't think Slaughter Pact or Gutshot is in the cube, so like whatever.
Yeah. Now we're super protected though from anything.
Oh,
They can have like a Solitude and a white card, I guess.
Well, you can still daze that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Alright. Kiki
That's like they're only out if we didn't have daze.
Kiki is the classier way to kill the opponent. We've broken the mirror. They could have blue card Force of Will. Yeah. There's actually a lot of reasons not to daze that, I think.
No. It's the Solitude we're scared of, not Force of Will shops.
They're functionally the same card. Alright. Easy. That was a very easy game win because our hand was like almost vintage-esque. Almost. Alright. What's our opponent doing? Like, none of our cards do anything versus this.
Like we could. No, never mind. Repeal doesn't actually stop that.
No, it costs so much to repeal Gristlebrand.
I was saying we can repeal like an Animate Dead, but
oh, you can do that. I mean, the funniest Animate Dead stories I have all involve Stifle because it like creates a weird trigger. So if you stifle that trigger, they don't get anything.
Yeah.
But should I just play Expansion Explosion?
Oh yeah, because we can target their reanimate.
Yeah, I should just cut like the Metamorphose probably.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Seems like an easy swap.
Goblin Guide and Koth? I don't think our deck is very good at like going all the way with that because we don't have any burn spells.
No.
I guess we have Banefire, but that's like not. I don't think that's gonna work.
They'll just get to a low life and then put Gristlebrand in play, and then we'll have a 2/2 that doesn't do it. And we'll want another card instead.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like on a Moldafor, they were still able to put Gristlebrand into play.
On turn 6, so.
Yeah, but I mean, it still speaks to the quality of their deck. This
hand sucks, so I would just mulligan. Alright, this hand's fine. Probably. It's kind of close. What would you bottom?
Probably just Island or Mountain. Which do we need more of early?
You need more mountains probably in this deck because of EGP, right?
Yeah, I was just thinking if we should Mana Drain, but I think it's probably fine to just bottom down. We have the iterations, so we can probably just find whatever else we need.
Yep. Bottom Brawl? Nah, I want to play Brawl on turn 1.
I agree.
That
is a choice.
It is a choice, but like there are reasons to do it. Like their next land could be Ancient Tomb. Oh, actually, I could go Channeler Mox Emerald now instead, which might be better.
Yeah, I like that better because might as well. We're not really needing to spend our mana so efficiently. So being able to get the surveil is pretty nice.
Gotta get that surveil while surveilling is good. I think I should just bin that.
Yeah.
Because, like, that doesn't really
With
help
the
me.
iteration.
What?
With the iteration, we should be able to find whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I think we are actually looking for an island off this iteration at some point. Alright, here comes the Ancient Tomb in their Gristlebrand deck that they showed us. What is this? Luna's Prowler? No? What was that?
That's what I'm saying. Interesting decision making.
Well, time to fight them and cast this, I guess. They like tapped and untapped that Bayou. It was very peculiar.
Maybe they thought they could activate the Saga here.
Oh, if you thought you could activate the Saga there, you haven't played with the card enough. What? This does not seem good for them.
Yeah, suspect.
Wait. I see. Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
But now what? Okay.
I think their deck is very confused now.
I'm confused, that's for sure.
Oh, so they missed a land off Uro. Oh, no, they didn't. Okay. Devs. Yeah, also they didn't float mana from their Saga dying, which is also a big question mark. But, you know, we're not here to judge. Oh. Alright, well, we're always casting this one.
Oh yeah, whenever my opponent makes some questionable plays, I just assume that they're eating a sandwich or something.
They're eating a sandwich?
Or they're just distracted. Whatever.
Fair. Yeah. Do you think they're going to reanimate their Uro?
No.
Is that even good? No.
No.
They could have just moxed Uro and cast Eureka, so they probably don't have anything good in their hand. Yeah, their hand probably does not contain Gristlebrand, if I had to guess. Yes, yeah. That's the deduction. Their hand must not have good cards for Eureka. Otherwise, like, why would you even put that card in your deck, right? Have you ever like seen a Eureka that's been good?
Yeah.
Have you
draft Eureka decks myself all the time.
Wow.
I love the card.
Imagine.
Have you ever played Eureka and put 2 Eldrazi into play? It's a rush.
Do I want both of the lands, actually? That's probably too conservative, right?
Well, we can cast everything with just the island, right?
Yeah. We have random red creatures in our deck. Okay. I still do not... What's going on with this deck?
Uro, Elvish Mystic, Gristlebrand. The classic curve.
Yeah, Uro plus Gristlebrand actually is a combo. For a loose definition of combo, right?
I don't get it.
Oh. I don't care, I guess. Also, I can't really do anything about it. There's no way I'm supposed to leave up, like, all my shit. Is there?
No, I would just lay Leah and hope to hit a land off of it.
That's probably correct. Because like if you hit a land off of it, it works out so much better for you, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, what if you
And if
hit
we play scared, there's
Mox?
no chance that
Yeah.
if we knew that we draw a land next turn, then maybe play conservative.
Yeah, if we hit Mox Ruby, it's actually the best because then we can surveil too.
The chances that they don't have anything are pretty high, and so at that point, we're both just playing a top deck battle, and we might as well get on board.
Right. That Burrow would have actually been really good in this hand, except we didn't get to use it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Baral is just a very solid card. There's a reason to expand and Brawl.
Oh yeah. The joke was we didn't call it Brawl anymore. We just called it Brawl. Brawl. Like because Brawl was the best deck by so much that I think it's kind of Chris.
Baral being so good kind of killed the format.
Yep. All right. Did we? Yeah, I think that's like a really good trade for us. Also, I just knew they wouldn't block. Sometimes you just know, right, Frog? You just know they won't block, so you're just like, all right, attack, and then they don't block. But also, if they block, it's like not even that bad for us either, I think as well. So it's like whatevs, right?
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Right.
Sometimes you just want to take game actions because that's what's going to end the game faster.
Agreed. That's kind of a funny one. Actually, that like works well with Lila, right? Like,
oh yeah, fill up our hand.
hey, let this trigger resolve. Okay, that's interesting. I went untapped. I don't think there's any reason to counter that. Like, who cares? Oh,
I don't
maybe
know. We
actually
were
there
like
was.
gonna win if it kept going. I was thinking about maybe countering it.
Well, you know what we can do? We can cast a explosion for 3 end step.
Oh yeah, I like that too because then we have a full hand.
Yep.
That's smart. You're smart.
I accidentally realized that we could do that. I mean, it plays into a counter, but who cares? Like,
yeah.
Wait.
Low opportunity cost.
So counter it, draw 2?
We could just daze it. I don't know when we're gonna ever get to use daze again.
Well, the thing is, if you counter draw 2, you can use this, right? Next turn?
True. Actually, that's a pretty good point. I just like getting the use out of the days now. I still think. Because we're just like so far ahead, but it probably just doesn't matter.
We get a surveil as well. Do I want that? Probably not.
No, I don't see it.
It just gets a
for
Mox. I could daze and draw 3 with Confluence too, but that's like I don't know. I guess it's kind of the same all around.
Oh, we got Delirium. Nice.
We do.
And they're on a 2-turn clock if we Glory Bring.
Yeah, I'm always Glory Bring.
Did we kill the elf? Oh, no.
Well, hold on.
Oh, we
have
could.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 next turn.
Yeah, we can just Banefire the death if we kill the elf.
Sure. So I think exerting is actually correct to cut off more cards.
Yeah.
All right, they kept 7 this game, and their deck still didn't do very much.
No, I see why they mulliganed though last game based on the cards they're playing. I can see them not having a functional hand very easily with this mana base.
They have 3 colors. Their cards like they drafted like basically a Jund deck, but not a very good Jund deck, I think. Right? This is Uro, which I'm going to cast manually on. All right, we're on the scoreboard, chat.
Woo!
All right, chat. I told you, I've warned you. If we don't get some donuts soon, the frog is gonna pull out the ribbit sound. I don't know if that's actually a very threatening threat, but you know.
I'll puff up my neck at y'all.
Oh yeah, we can gamble on this match. People love to gamble with their channel points. That's what I've learned. Oh, I have to do a didgeridoo sound real quick. All right. All right, that's it. That's what you get. And this hand is fine. It's not like insane, but I'm not gonna plug it.
Yeah, we got interaction. We got
Did I play 1/1 Stone
Stuff.
Coil on turn 1?
no. Very sure of that.
Look, I've seen it be correct, but it's generally not very correct. Actually, it usually involves in Soul Artifact. That's what's going on. All right, I think I should Manamorphose and just play this probably.
I think I would wait a turn still, but
On the Stone Coil?
yeah, kind of just like passing and then Manamorphing on the end of their turn.
Okay, sure.
It's just every turn that we wait on Stone Coil and it gets bigger, it just increases the clock.
Sure. I think we're pressing into doing this because we have no land, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Am I still supposed to wait?
That's actually a tough call. I wish we knew what their deck was. It's like Ashiok. No, we have days, so we could just run it out. And I think a 3/3 is good enough.
7-turn clock, baby. You don't really ever want a Splinter Twin this one, though. It doesn't do very much.
Probably not. Do we care about protecting this? Probably not.
I don't think I do, but it is kind of awkward because we don't have any other like threats in sight.
But if they like untap an Ashiok, we really want to daze that instead.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I didn't daze it there. But it got 2 damage in indirectly. What? They have the read. How do you feel about just Bane firing that?
I am okay with it.
Yeah.
It lets us use our mana, and if they're playing Baral in their deck, it's probably good in their deck. People don't just incidentally include that card for no reason.
It could be bad in their deck, and they're just like a maniac. We're playing Baral inside? No, I actually think Baral's okay in our deck.
I think Baral's very good in our deck. We don't have Factor Fiction or anything broken like that, but we do have Mystic Confluence. Baral Mystic Confluence is pretty nice.
Yeah, Thirst for Knowledge, even Expansion Explosion post board. Tap to boost first and untap first. I kind of just hope that they slam Jason Mind Sculptor for no. Here we go, playing some Izzet control versus Dimir control.
I'll take our side with the combos.
I have a sick Portent story, which I guess I'll tell after this game, but this art's kind of sick, though. Look at this, like, glass magical teapot. Is that what's going on there?
I don't know.
Kind of hard to tell what's going on over there. That is not the best draw right now, but it'll be good. It's always good, right?
Eventually. I don't even know what portent means.
Oh, really? Well, here we go.
Portent, a sign or warning that something, especially something momentous or calamitous, is about to happen. Oh. It also can mean an exceptional or wonderful person or thing. That's two extremely different definitions.
Kind of nice of them to just run into my Mystic Confluence. I mean, I could have
Be
mana
nicer if they
leaked,
tap
but
out.
I actually think using the Confluence is way better there because they have no blue up.
I'm fine with it, especially since we want to find red mana at Mastermind.
Whoa, okay. This... Are they reanimating Storm? Are they Storm or Reanimator or neither?
I would guess Storm based on Frantic Search and Baral. And Portent.
Well, I mean, you just put Portent into your blue decks, but sure. It's just slow Ponder. That's what it is. Alright, they probably have like a Narset in their deck too. But that is not the most terrifying Frantic Surge.
Discarding the Venser is interesting. Actually, discarding both of those is interesting. It means that they probably have better interaction in their hand, or I don't even know.
I think what
Venser
this means is they're not a Storm deck, really, if they're discarding those two.
both those cards are ostensibly very good in this board state where you're just like playing Drago with each other. Though.
Oh, okay. So they're gonna
So it's weird
flashback
that they would
memory.
discard those.
I mean, you can use that to cast memory, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe that's what's going on.
Oh, I do
Oh,
not
they're
like
definitely
this.
Storm.
I do not like this. That's a brain freeze? Looks like I'm very dead, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's see if they do it correctly. I guess it's really hard to mess it up, isn't it?
We need the Storm counter up here.
It's pretty high.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like 4
Frantic
or 5
Search,
right now.
LED Yoggle, that's 3. LED from Yard, that's 4. Frantic Search is 5. Seagate Stormcaller is 6.
So yeah, we are dead for
Yeah.
sure.
Brain Freeze is 7, but that's an extra copy from Seagate Stormcaller. I just want to see more of their deck. Alright. I still stand by Mystic Confluencing that thing. It just didn't work out great, obviously. But also hand was really, really slow at beating them up, which is the actual problem, right?
Yeah.
Well, we can side in. I'm probably siding in Goblin Guide, Koth, Adversary in this matchup. And I'm also probably siding in Expansion Explosion. And just like side out like some stupid swell cards that don't do anything, I guess.
Yeah. This is going to be a difficult one because, well, I guess we have counter magics. So if we had like left up mana, we could have stopped them.
Well, I would have had to use Mana Leak on the Ancestral anyways. Because like in what world do you not use Mana Leak on Ancestral, right?
Yeah.
So like I think it effectively works out the same regardless.
I'll be right back. I have to run to the toilet.
Okay. This is not the interesting part of the game anyways, chat. We are dying to brain freeze. Oh, that did not go great, chat. Again, shout out for the donation. Any amount is appreciated. $20 for a stip for the next draft. Well, we're in round 2 of the first draft, so there's still time, chat. Maybe Brazen Barber's not great. Yo, what's up, Chase? Hope you're having a good one. It's been a while. Maybe that's Heroine Flyer seems fine. Maybe we should take out Worm Coil. Yeah, okay. I guess Worm Coil can get the boot. Alright, welcome back. I took out Worm Coil, Stone Coil, Banefire. I decided in like Goblin Guide, Adversary, Koth.
That seems fine.
And something came in for that, I don't remember what. Oh, I think I cut Manamorphos, because like, whatevs. Yeah, just try to beat them up and just leave up. We don't have a lot of counter magic. We only have like 4 pieces. Or, like some of his like.
Is a lot.
I mean, Daze is not the most reliable, but
no.
Especially versus that deck, because like I think those decks tend to have a lot of mana.
They need to, at least.
Right. I mean, Yogg-Will is not very good unless you have a bunch of mana.
I like our chances, though. I think that our interaction is like pretty good. Revoker and Empress Shieldbreaker could be pretty live.
All right. Well, I'm not mulling this hand. Sure.
Yeah, this is about as proactive as we get.
I might, if they don't. Well, I guess it depends on what I draw, but I'm very tempted to just play Goblin Piker on turn 2. -1 mountain, +1 island. Oh shit!
I didn't think that deep. Oh, we have a Library of Alexandria match.
Well, we got a $20 donation from Strifo. Shout out to him. No stipulation
Thanks,
attached.
Strifo.
But Strifo, if you want us to draft a certain type of deck next draft, we will do it for you. Library is pretty much good in any deck, but can sometimes be sided out versus can be sided
Library
out.
is good with any deck that starts with 7 cards in your opening hand.
Shit, we missed a land drop. That's really bad.
Yeah, that is super sad.
I don't even think like playing this does very much, so I shouldn't.
No, because they just block it.
That's sad. I think we are going to lose to this.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, we're going to lose to this card probably.
Yeah, the fact that they were able to storm off on us last game when we had a decent start.
Buff
I guess
attack with overall. Oh, I probably should have just buff attacked 1 damage. All right.
That's good.
I think I am priced into playing this turn actually.
Yeah, I agree. If they can kill you on their turn 4, that's just the breaks.
All right. So there's no specific stip, but we were drafting Golos over anything this draft apparently.
All right. That's the kind of stipulation I'm here for. Omnath too, then.
I mean, those cards do go together. Can we have that Revoker back? They're looking for the Infernal Grasp. Actually, like, if you're going to look for the... Okay, that was very weird. They overtapped as well. But if you're going to do that, shouldn't you just draw before attackers are declared? Because what if you just hit, like, a Mox, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. A little bit weird, but... Lion's Eye Diamond... Oh, okay. Whatever. Nothing even matters. Their deck's pretty good.
That's gonna get a recall.
Yeah, it feels like their deck is pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, right? They have all the fixings. Yogg-Will, LED, Baral, Ancestral.
We haven't seen Demonic Tutor, but Mystical is almost as good. Although Demonic is a lot better with lead will setups, generally speaking. I would want to revoke Lion's Eye Diamond versus them because of how their deck is constructed, but we already lost game 1 to getting stormed out on. This card I think is really good.
Yeah, I think Lelia is the most underrated card in the cube currently.
It's because it's a new card and has a lot of words on it, and you just have to like play with it to realize that it attacks for 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7. Yeah, no one bothers to read. That's the problem. It's actually good if you just read it.
If it only pumped itself, it would still be like very good in red decks, and the fact that it draws you a card every turn just makes it good in any deck that can cast it.
We were all trained by Wheel of Misfortune. That's true. Wheel of Misfortune tricked everyone. Okay, I found something in Shieldbreaker.
That's good. I like that we drew a land too. That was clutch.
I think this land is actually good to draw.
I don't know about that. Because do we really want to tap out for Glorybringer next turn?
That is an excellent question.
I think we want to find Kiki Jiki and Splinter Twin, and that's our game plan.
Okay.
And if we find a land, then we find a land, but I don't want to try to put one on.
Oh, I could have like cast Pestermite Upkeep, but I think that's just like asking for trouble. Which is why I didn't even... I sometimes have a stop there, but I didn't right now.
Yeah, I guess we could have like tapped the library.
Well, if they pass again,
just... Mana Vault if
yeah,
they go combat is nice.
Alright.
Oh, I guess we have to do it now.
I mean, yeah, if you don't do it, you will never get to do it, right? Our creature does not have haste, unfortunately, but still gonna keep that, obviously. So I'll get 3. Oh wait,
I was saying Pester might tap the Mana Vault in response instead of mana draining. Then we would have just won.
No, they can just bounce it with Teferi, right?
But they wouldn't.
Pretty sure they would. Do I loot? Do I want to discard any of these cards?
If we loot, we have to discard Glorybringer.
Do I want to keep that to kill that?
Well, I guess next turn we're playing the Pestermite anyway. What could we loot into that would improve our situation? A land, I guess. So we could like play the shield.
Well, we know the top card's Splinter Twin, right?
Well, yeah. So we draw the Splinter Twin, discard Glorybringer, and then what are we hoping to draw afterwards?
Oh, you know, the correct play was actually just Pestermite untap my own land mana drain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Whoops.
That would have been nice.
Okay, well, fucked it up. I'm not gonna loot because I think like you don't actually improve. Obviously, that like might actually be a mistake. I can Pestermite untapping a land, and it still lets me play Glorybringer, so I'm probably supposed to do that. Honestly, we think it's better to Pestermite that.
Yeah, I think I would Pestermite the Mana Vault and play the Shield Breaker. And then just kind of hope that they don't kill you.
Like, them tapping out for a mana artifact every turn makes me think that they actually need the mana artifact, right?
Oh, yeah, that is a good point, though. Because killing Baral actually might take away more mana from them. And it puts the Glorybringer.
Yeah, I think it's close, but whatever.
I do think it's close.
We'll just
without knowing the exact configuration of their deck, it's hard to know.
It's kind of weird. I think they're like kind of 50-50. But we knew about the twin already, right?
Yes.
So that's why it was actually correct to twin, untap, drain, because we knew about it.
Oh no, we didn't. We found the twin with the surveil.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then maybe that was fine. Sure. Okay, this is fine. Also, they spent their turn untapping Mana Vault, so I feel okay about our situation.
Yeah. They either don't have enough action or it's just gonna.
Well, I'm going to just see if they have a counterspell, because I don't think you really should wait in these situations.
Nope. Can we? Oh no, we can't. I was gonna say, could we bait him with Koth, but we don't have that kind of mana.
I think our library... Well, it's a land in case if something goes wrong.
But if there's another land behind it, then we don't want to.
Sure.
And we have plays without it.
Okay.
Okay. And then a concession.
They Force of Will.
Samwise Gamgee wins the match.
No. Oh, I said this is only game 2.
I think they just paid a life, so yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I saw the life tick down first. That's how I knew they had Force.
But they just gave us Delirium. That was the plan all along.
Was it?
It is now.
Let's see. Well, I'm going to just hit them for 5 now, I guess.
I feel like
their deck is really good. It feels like. Also, they looted away Time Spiral. How good do you think their hand has to be to do that?
It's just got to be a win already. That's why they untapped the Mana Vault. They already had the win, probably.
Right. Their hand must be pretty strong. Well, we got a sub from Blue Cap, and all of that stuff is going into the donation pool on the 31st. I have to just tally it up and like do a manual donation at that point, but you know, shout out to Blue Cap.
Thanks, Blue Cap.
Give us those Bezo bucks so we can move the Bezo bucks into American Cancer Society bucks.
Yeah, because Bezos isn't doing it himself.
Amputator main phase.
He's just building rocket ships.
Is he building rocket ships or just riding in them?
Yeah, I don't know. He could probably just single-handedly cure cancer if he wanted to, though.
Right.
If he made it his personal mission.
This looks like frantic search into whatever they vamped for. God, that Teferi was brutal. Because I think without the Teferi, we basically get to do whatever the hell we want. God, Teferi ruining another game of Magic. Frog.
I don't see a Teferi yet. Are you ahead of me?
No, it's the Teferi that we had to mana drain like 5 turns ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but if we didn't have to drain that, like...
I have the memory of a goldfish, so...
Oh, you have the memory of a frog. Yeah, no one can cure cancer, that's true. But
well,
you can try to improve the situation, which is what
that's
matters.
what I meant. He could single-handedly do a lot more for the world than he is. That's undeniable.
All right, we're dead again.
Yeah. I don't see us living through this.
Gauntlet's Will plus lead is really powerful.
Actually, ultimate price, I'm pretty sure if you donate to this stream, you are single-handedly curing cancer.
True, good point. All right, well, that was a sad match. I mean, missing the land was basically lethal for us. Opposite direction, I think, right?
Yeah, we lost all of our velocity.
Well, also they had a 2-mana 1/3 and we had a 1-mana 1.
Baral is just too good of a blocker, really.
The sickest part is they can just lead with Teferi, and then like even if we had something, we couldn't do shit. Although like once Yoggle resolves, it's really hard for us to have anything, right?
Yeah. They probably have like 50 different ways they could win the game.
I mostly just want to see if they have a Tendrils in their deck or not, because that would play around the Brain Freeze Eldrazi thing that, it occasionally comes up.
They
Maybe
could
I'll
just
just
briber
concede.
you to see if you have an Eldrazi. That'd be the sickest play. Briber your opponent's Eldrazi and then brain freeze them to death.
Oh, that would be pretty sick. Alright, whatever. They're having too much fun. Fun is zero sum, so you might as well just concede.
Oh, I was vicariously having fun.
You're vicariously happy for the opponent?
Yeah, they're playing Storm. They're living the dream. They're just
Oh.
cackling in front of their computer right now.
Yeah, but if you concede, you deny them fun, so then I get to cackle back.
Oh,
See, you have to get on the correct level, Frog. You have to cackle back when you're denying the fun of your opponent.
I've just been in that spot so many times where my opponent lets me generate the infinite mana with the Palancron, and then when I start to have fun, they concede, and it's like, oh, so deflated.
Well, okay. The reason I conceded was my opponent just cast Mystical Tutor for Dark Ritual. They're just like dirtling.
That's true. The moment that they show that they're just gonna dawdle around rather than kill you, then you're okay to concede.
Yeah, exactly. If they had just Mystical for Brain Freeze, I probably would have just let it go. But then they just Mystical for Dark Ritual instead.
Like, I want to just keep going here.
The dream is actually spinning Golos every turn? I mean, you can only do that like 10 times or so. Honestly, in an average game of Golos, you probably can't even do it 10 times. You can probably do it like 5 before you deck out, right?
Yes. But it doesn't draw you the cards, so you could just keep activating.
All right. All right. We're here. We're here for the library. So, who was asking about library? I don't remember who it was, but... Oh, yeah, there's a prediction up. You can bet yes if you want, now that you know we have turn 1 library.
I would bet on turn 1 library. That's just my pro tip.
They want to win the game? Yeah, pretty much. I mean...
Yeah, I do agree. Oh, thanks for playing an artifact, opponent. It'd be too bad if somebody were to break it.
And we could just surveil one, too. It's just, like, all sorts of value. Oh, wait. No, that's good. That's good. Another surveil, at least.
Yep, I like the mana. We can use mana at this point in the game. Lets us cast the Layla next turn, or Laylia. I just want to keep calling it Layla because of that Eric Clapton song.
I don't think I've heard this song.
You've never heard it? He's like screaming Layla the whole time. Layla, you got me on my knees.
That's not a land. I'd probably want to surveil that away, to be quite fair.
Yeah, we can't use it.
And I'm going to cast this and just...
Like, we have the win in hand if we just hit mountains. So.
Exactly. So I'm just going to attack and look for a land. Sick.
Library going late is just a product of people's biases.
It's a product of LSV's bias, actually.
Oh, he doesn't like it?
Yeah, he doesn't like library. That's like... You actually see this a lot in Constructed nowadays. There's like a lot of information, like echo chambers, essentially.
Yeah,
No!
I find that LSV is very good at the game, but he's not necessarily good at describing his thought processes. So if you take everything that he says at face value, it might be detrimental.
I really want to
Like he
draw
probably has a
card.
very good reason for saying that he doesn't like library, but that doesn't mean it's bad.
Punished. I didn't draw a land, but you know. I think I'm just gonna cast Brainstorm looking for lands actually.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Because then we can still Pestermite into turn and then
Exactly. Yeah,
set
I just
ourselves
want
up
any
for-
red source essentially. And ideally my opponent would tap out too, you know. There's an echo chamber in Magic for sure.
Oh, there it is.
Wait, there's an echo chamber. Oh god, people are just copy and pasting. There's an echo chamber in Magic. What did I do? Get it? Because it's the fucking fuck. I did this to myself. God damn.
So I think we want to put either Kiki or Twin on top just so we have redundancy if they hit our hand in some kind of way. But that's the only decision that I think that matters.
Yeah, I guess I'll put the twin on top. I don't think it matters that much, but it could matter.
I would have kept all the lands.
I see. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Like Wormcoil Twin would probably be the way I would count it.
It's gonna work out. I don't think they're gonna do anything threatening. Actually, I just hope that they tap low and I'll like. Oh well. Right, well, let's do it correctly, which is like this.
If they daze
Actually,
you
should I
back.
play around their days? Probably.
I was
right?
gonna say if they daze you
Yeah.
back.
I actually should. I think it's like free. I can also surveil this away actually, but I probably shouldn't.
I like keeping it. Can't exactly explain why. It's just my gut instinct.
Yeah, sometimes I can't explain why I make a play and then it just turns out to be correct. I'm like, yeah, there's probably some natural like pattern recognition that you had before, and you just can't. What's that?
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. I think it's actually better to play Kishiki.
Yeah, it plays around Force of Negation.
Oh yeah, that's a good reason.
Yeah, to go back to what you were saying, is like the innate instincts. Like you might not be able to consciously process why you're feeling a certain way, but like your animal brain exists for a reason. It's like those human instincts have gotten people through like much stickier situations than a Magic game. And so like if your gut instincts are telling you something, it's probably worth at least acknowledging.
Yeah, I just realized we could have played Electromancer too in our deck, but it's probably not worth it.
Yeah, it's fine. I think Baral is like kind of on the edge of like where it's good, so I don't know.
Got it. I think I'm gonna cut this and play like maybe like Repeal or Tinker for Wormcoil.
I forget what our opponent was doing.
They
already.
played
Okay,
four. They played four lands that are all in Omnath colors. They played a Ravages of War and a Ramunat Excavator, and then they died.
Okay.
So like you don't have a lot of info, but
yeah, I could see bringing in the repeal because that's
yeah.
pretty good if they're trying to cast Armageddon.
Oh yeah, just repeal their Excavator with Armageddon on the stack and be like, ah, no one has lands now, idiot.
Yeah.
My gut tells me not to eat too much garlic cream sauce. My gut is an idiot. Oh, they're talking about literal gut there. All right, if you all want to be as cool as Strifo, just hit that button donate $5, $2, $1. Hell, 50 cents.
Yeah, Stryfo is really cool. And I'll say that about you if you donate too.
Nice. I think I'm supposed to keep. It's not. It's like kind of not insane, but it's fine. Or
this hand's fine.
Yeah.
We have Imperial Recruiter, and Imperial Recruiter does all the things that we need.
No one else in chat has a pile named after them except Strife. That's true. What the hell?
What? Another Library of Alexandria mirror?
And we can't revoke it because it says non-land, because otherwise it would be really unfun if it said lands on it.
I think I would have led with the island.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because of that. True. All right. I think
this disguises the days, you know? Like, who plays Mountain first when they have days?
I'm just naming Oko blind. Fuck it.
Did they have mana rocks?
No. Okay. I mean, we didn't see one yet, but obviously they could. But honestly, we did not see anything to actually revoke her in their deck. So 2 games are going to be decided by Leyline of the Wind, huh?
We can beat Library.
I mean, we can if we draw a 3rd red source and we don't die in that time frame, right?
I believe. They're playing a lot of different
colors. That's fine. We can just shield breaker it.
Yep. We're not in any hurry to play the revoke or the recruiter anyway. Because every turn gives us a chance to draw the card that the other card, you know, we could draw Pastermite or Kiki.
Alright, time to like try to beat them up before this takes over.
Yeah, Stryfo. We have Kiki, Jiki, and Pastermite.
Yeah, we have Kiki. We have Kiki and Pastermite, so if we have a 3rd red source, we can just, you know, roll it all up over multiple turns. But our opponent is drawing a lot of cards, though. Actual issue.
Yeah, but we just clip their mana. They're a bunch of different colors. We have stuff in play and they don't. I'd probably just daze.
I think you have to daze actually here.
Yeah, it keeps us attacking.
Right, it's actually a 2/3, and also if they actually have Armageddon, like the Windswept, like this plus Armageddon is really problematic. Ours is too slow, I think.
Wait, if we go Library, Imperial Recruiter.
We'll have 5 cards in hand, right?
And then we draw and we have 6.
But if we don't, then are you gonna just not play a land?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, that seems not great. Right. Alright. I could also get Trinket Mage for the Mox Ruby, actually. But that's not great, actually. I could get Lila.
I want to get one of the combo pieces. I think I just speculate on the Kiki. Man, this is hard because Lelia does so much right now.
Right, that's why I brought it up.
Maybe we just want Pastermite then.
Get Pastermite?
It's just more damage into play. It gives us a little bit of tempo advantage. We're guaranteed to be able to cast it. I like it better than Lelia.
Alright.
It also gives us 2 outs where we can just like draw the rest of the combo.
Yeah. Let's try it. Yeah, it actually the point that it lets you top deck Wonder Twin or Kiki is like not irrelevant. Plus they are at 13, right? Like
when we're already like down on resources, I want to get it's hard to exactly articulate. Like if we play out Lelia next turn, we're attacking for what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Puts him at 5. I guess that does put him right in range for the Glory Bringer.
Oh well, I'm casting Glory Bringer this turn instead.
Yeah, that'll do.
I'm definitely killing that Urza.
Yeah.
I think I should just attack with everything, honestly.
Yeah. Because even if they like have Oko and block the Revoker.
That Mox was a good card to draw. Weird. I guess the Oko's not in their deck then. Or I can't really imagine a world where Oko's actually in their deck. So I can use Pestermite to just untap.
Oh, they wanted to steal the Revoker.
But aren't they just dead to this Pestermite that they know about?
Oh yeah, because they probably don't realize they're gonna untap the.
Oh.
Well, they're not dead.
I mean, yeah, they're not dead, but it's pretty good for me, right? So the question is, am I supposed to kill the DAC or deal them 4? Probably supposed to kill the DAC, honestly, right?
Yeah. Because we still have lethal next turn.
I'm playing this down because if they play a draw 7. Yeah, I don't have to. Wow, Pestero was sick this game, and it untapped my Glorybringer. You don't see that one every day.
I like Pestermite. It's just a very solid.
No!
Oof.
Got to kill that one? That one I'm less skeptical of, actually. Oh, they are just a full-blown Crucible, like Ren, Excavator deck.
This is the deck that Stryfo wants us to step draft.
Alright, I'm taking 2, I guess. I don't think blocking does much. I mean, I'm at 20 as well, right? Like, oh, Pog? That's a Pog, right?
That's pretty good.
It's a good thing I didn't trade with it.
Yeah.
No!
Oh, and they gain the life.
I know, it's...
How cool would it have been to repeal in response to the Nature's Claim when they tried to gain life off of it?
Should I kill the Ren? I don't think the Ren does anything, actually, right?
Probably not, right?
Well, it kills my Imperial Recruiter.
I think it's best to just get it off the field, though.
Yeah.
It's like we don't know what it's necessarily going to be doing, and attacking them doesn't actually give us much, since it's going to be multiple turns before what we have enjoyed.
Yep.
We might just need to grind them out of resources.
Oh, Ren plus Copter is pretty, actually. Oh, they're just dealing themselves damage.
Yeah, they just took a whole turn off of their. I would block here.
1, 2,
they're
3,
dead.
4, 5, 6, 7. Only if we connect. Right? Oh, I just attack with both, right? Yeah. I guess they are dead.
Block with a litter scooter instead of jumping.
I mean, yeah, this is definitely correct for them to do because you just win more on average by doing this, I think. But
they're gonna have like commit to memory.
It has to be 5 or more. Okay. All right, whatever. I'm maxing it then. If it has to be 5 or more, then I'm maxing it. Banefire! All right. I don't know why they put themselves to 8. That was really weird.
Yeah, I don't like that from them. It takes away a turn. They're basically like losing a turn.
All right, so that's the first draft, and we did get. All right, chat. We really got to work on your dono game. We've only gotten 1 donation so far.